Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha. Let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Ba'ashem, the Farkadash, that belongs to the Apostles' Great Millstone. Citation to all the Akims and Aquas pushing the truth. Citation to all the Akims. But as you can see, Satan up to his old tricks, but Elder Tarr was on top of it. Spirit led the Elder, like always. And me just following the Spirit. And the first thing I ran across was authorities around home of Robert Cromwell III after mass shooting at Highland Park in Chicago, because you got the shooting that's going on during the parade. But let's focus this back on us, because that's what it's about. But let's get this 2 Corinthians. Second Corinthians 2 and 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And us Akims and Aqua, we know who Satan is. According to 2 Thessalonians, Satan, the son of perdition, which is Esau, the Edomites, who are being revealed in this time, who had a perpetual hatred for their brother, which is Jacob, and they the Edomites. So let's keep going. So when I pulled up the Southern Poverty Law Center, right, and I sent it to the Akims in camp, so they'll know. That's what you get, right? When you just put in Black Hebrew Israelites, right? You get that y'all see it from all the situations that's been happening. They all linking them together and building a profile. That's what Esau is doing. I'm gonna let y'all see it first, line by line. Y'all see that all these situations that's been going on throughout the country, they've been linking them right back to the Hebrew Israelites. So you Akims and you Aquas know what y'all getting yourself involved in. See that? That's what he's doing right now. Just pause it, go over it, or look up the site yourself. That's what I'm. And that's one of two. Shit, I want to see the rest of it. Damn, they got all kind of shit. Okay, Salaki on that. But let me go ahead and go back, and I'm just gonna run through some of these. Real quick. I just wanted y'all to see it because I didn't even know this exists myself to today. But it say the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense Extremist Group, Radical Hebrew Israelites Extremist Group, deadly attack in New Jersey, possible link to Black Separatist Movement. Separatists in Jersey see the attack, express interest in Black Hebrew Israelite authorities say. Anti-Semitism on the rise. Police raid Black supremacist church in New York City, 2016 conflict. White professor of African studies targeted with death threat. Military wing of Hebrew Israelite movement growing and radicalizing. These are Black Hebrew sect plead guilty to killing 4-year-old with a crazy bug down nigga. History of Hebrew Israelism. Black separatist group finds fertility grounds for recruitment after election, which I remember that. January 2017. Notable extremist attack and plots in 2019. The neo-Nazi who helped try to take over North Dakota town was arrested. St. Louis area church targeted by hate related. Racial Black Hebrew Israelite becoming more militant. And as you can see, it just go on and on and on. But Esau is creating a narrative for you Akim to see. And that's what we're going to do. So let's go right into this Isaiah 59 and 19 because the prophecies are ringing forward. And this ain't no joke. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Because we all know that Esau been militarizing his police force. So they're going to come in as that flood, like the army. And just to give you a little proof and example of that, I'm going to show you the guy that they going to get today, where authorities surround home of Robert Cuomo III after mass shooting in Highland Park, the Illinois thing. But look at how they say the FBI look now.
To CBS 2's Asal Razai. She's live at Highwood for us today.
Watch the FBI.
What she's learning from that position today.
Look at their names on their vest. We're going to do a little history.
Hey, Chris, Erica, good afternoon. We are actually here on 115 Pleasant Avenue in Highwood. This is a suburb just north of Highland Park. And this is the house. If you can see my video right now, those are FBI agents that you see in the front lawn of that home. This is where police and law enforcement agencies believe that person of interest lives. And I've gotten confirmation from neighbors here just moments ago. They say that man, Robert Bobby Cremo III, does live here with his dad and his uncle, is what neighbors are telling me right now. You can see FBI agents there on the front lawn. We've seen them going in and out of the house. There are several unmarked law enforcement vehicles here on the scene, as well as a tank that is parked right directly in front of the house. Now, when we first arrived here, we were able to get directly in front of the home, and I was able to count at least a dozen FBI agents. That's what appears to be just on the scene right now. There are a few neighbors outside here, most of them just watching from their windows, though. And you can see some law enforcement coming towards us. This is a very active scene right now. We don't know exactly what they're looking for, but it does seem to be a secure area. We've seen them come in and out of the house repeatedly. They have asked us to push back a bit and be respectful of the work and the investigation that they are doing right now. Of course, this is a very fluid situation. We are trying to gather more details, and we'll begin to knock on some doors and try to talk to some neighbors.
But as you can see, what once was the FBI is no more. That's a military force. That's why I say the enemy shall come in like a flood. But let me pull up, just in case some of y'all, born in the 90s. I mean the 2000s. FBI uniforms. Watch this. And this is how they look. Take your pick. You see, that's how they look. That's how they once used to look. Or the conception of them always. But now they have transformed to this. And that's what you were saying out there. That special tactical. But that's what's coming in like an enemy, like a flood. And we, have to let that be known. So that's why when I seen that, you see how the Southern Poverty Law Center got their record straight. Let's get that Revelation 2 and 10. So you Akims out there, be ready. Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, Esau the white man, shall cast some of you into prison. Now we know with common sense the devil ain't gonna cast us in prison. But them FBI, CIA, and paramilitary groups will. That ye may be tried. See, that may be tried. They ain't say you're going to be in there forever. They say you're going to die. You never know. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And with that, Shalom, Maki.